Hello, everyone, and welcome to Data Protection Conversations. I'm joined here today by Joe Noonan, who is Product Executive with Unitrends. Joe, welcome.
Thanks, Christophe. Great to be back here with the team and yourself. Missed you.
Well, we've spoken many times through the years, and actually was curious about what you're seeing in the landscape. What has changed recently from your perspective?
It's been a very interesting 18 to 24 months. Back when the pandemic started, we saw a lot of moves to remote work that created a lot of acceleration to the cloud. That created a lot of fragmentation of data and how it's being protected. And we're seeing a lot of people struggle with that. We've seen some people move out to the cloud and come back. We've seen some people do a really good job with it. But these days, I think it's just really, we're seeing a lot of fragmentation and some challenges in adapting to that, as well as the myriad of attacks that are out there that are kind of changing how those of us in the space are really trying to look at data protection. It's not just about backing things up to storage and recovering things. It's really about creating confidence that it's all going to work when the disaster might happen.
So obviously, there are now new workloads. Things have become more diversified in many ways in terms of the workloads you have to protect, where they live, and the type of risks that we are exposed to. What has been your strategy from a portfolio and product standpoint to address this issue of really very heterogeneous environments?
We've spent a lot of time thinking about this problem and thinking about unification. At our organization, we actually have been growing inorganically as well as organically. And we've actually brought technologies in from other companies to help solve problems in unique ways across all aspects of IT infrastructure. And we've been pulling those in to try to create a new look for backup and disaster recovery. We're calling it Unified BCDR. It brings the right techniques and technologies to protect data that lives in all of these different locations. And we're even integrating interesting security innovations to this to help not only protect the data, but also try to prevent some of these attacks, protect the accounts themselves, and even protect some of the phishing and scams and things like that that can come out there. In the end, it becomes a much more complete portion of a security strategy.
Well, this is definitely the right approach based on the research we have that shows obviously the increase in ransomware attacks and the need for very stringent SLAs across the board. If you had just two or three recommendations for end users, what should they do?
I think first is as you look at your cloud strategy, please avoid the lift and shift. There are a lot of new ways to leverage the cloud, and there are SaaS platforms and other ways that you can make the most of your journey out there versus necessarily just taking what you do on-prem and just doing it in someone else's infrastructure. And then, of course, getting tools that have the right approach to protect that data when it lives in those places. Again, on-prem approaches aren't always the right way to protect data that lives in the SaaS platform or to protect data that lives in infrastructure as a service. You really want to look for the best techniques to handle the protection of these places and look for more features that allow you to be confident that it's all working, that you know that you have data in multiple places. It is very, very isolated in a way that an attack in one location on the primary can impact what's going on in your backup data because you need that as your security policy. So that's really the big advice I have is just it's not always a one size fits all approach, but you can get the right approach for different data sets, even in a unified platform from one vendor. And that can help with the service levels. And that can also help with reducing operational costs by managing one vendor.
Well, Joe, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you to our viewers for taking the time.